We are the UK's largest manufacturer of vitamin and mineral supplements. Well, we're heavily regulated both by the MHRA, British Retail Consortium and other regulating organisations. They require us to demonstrate that the staff within the business are trained against procedures that we have in place.
Prior to using the system, everything we did was paper-based. We had a massive amount of paper that was being printed, sent out to each department for each procedure. Audits are always quite fun in that we have a lot of folders with all the procedures in, and because everything was paper-based, we used to cart around 7+ folders up to the offices at the top and have to find the procedures out, flicking through them, trying to find what we needed for the auditor.
We were presented the Starling system by Sam and we had a look at that, had a review of the system. When the management team came out of the meeting, we were all very pleased and surprised about what it did. We hadn't visualised having a system that would quite work as was shown. Ticked off all the boxes we were looking for and more besides. So we chose a Starling system because it gave us the full package. We couldn't find any other system that gave us the opportunity to integrate training requirements, training gaps with documents, and it gave us the option of a very simple way of demonstrating to auditors when they come in, here's a list of people that work in that area and here's their training records within that area.
It's solved quite a lot of problems in terms of being able to take photos with training instructions, being able to put videos in. There's a single focal point where we can get all of that information and data from one place. Everybody has computers and tablets now, everybody's used to using them. So it does give us a lot of scope to be able to do line-side trainings. And it also means that the people that are going through reading the documents can make suggestions straight away. So if they find something wrong or we've developed a certain process where the documentation needs to be updated, the operators have the scope to be able to do that.
It's a very easy to use system. The price we found very competitive in terms of it met the point we were looking at. We didn't want to spend a fortune on the system, we wanted a system that we could afford and could afford to continue to run going forwards.
Being able to cut, copy, paste from existing procedures and putting those into a new system is really, really easy. As well as if you need to create new instructions, by able to drop and drag and place pictures, videos, written instructions into a simple format, for me, it saves a massive amount of time. The email notifications or the notifications that we use that are on the system when you go on there is really good as well, because for me, trying to track lots and lots of information that's on there, it basically tells you, look, you need to get this sorted, you can go through it and then you can workload out from there. It's also really good for managing staff and seeing where people are up to date with the training records. So yeah, really good.
Okay, so top features for the system include that everything's online and in one place, so everyone can access it wherever they are on site, whether that's through PC or tablet, and they'll always have the most up-to-date documents available. Also, the approval system's much quicker. We're finding it much easier that it's all available for anyone to see who needs to sign it. They're not repeatedly asking us where a document is. So that's made things a lot easier and less hassle.
Due to our regulatory background, we had to do a huge amount of testing in terms of the security on the system and operators' logins. So now we're happy that we have a system that will meet audit compliance within the business. And certainly the feedback from what we've had from various customers when they've reviewed the system is they've been very pleased with it and they can see the benefits it's bringing to our organisation.